Season with the W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl.
He's loose. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And why waste any time? Get right to it. The offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hauls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Zings it complete to the right. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you...
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking for a crease. It's Morris. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Davis will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4 downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And the Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Utes! First points of the day are on the board. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Morris. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Morris. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The give to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. There he goes. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Utes are marching down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Touchdown, Utah! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and we are done in the 1st quarter. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Under fire. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Complete downfield. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. Davis will throw. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer. Replay booth will overturn the call. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Can't hang on, is incomplete. I think he was bracing for the hit and didn't hang on to the football. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. Davis looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Morris. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll try to do it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Mountaineers are on the move. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Got a man, it's Sanchez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the 4th down. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the option. Now the toss. Good job up front to get it out to the 22 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. Under fire. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's McLaurin. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They get through, and it's blocked. Not going to get there as this defense makes a stand.
You know, it's blocked field goals in moments like that are momentum changers. That could be the difference in this game. What a great individual effort knocking that thing down.
On the move at the 30. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Utes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Fires left. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play.
Going for it all. Touchdown, Utah! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. With this guy's ability to scramble, it sort of has a defense breaking down the longer the play goes on.
But this defense knew they were going to have their hands full, Reese, with this QB. They knew they wanted to try to keep him in the pocket, and they couldn't let him escape because of plays like that. This quarterback will kill your defense if you allow him to buy himself time.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Finds a tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Mountaineers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick is in the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Savage. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive.
Turning it on! Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these 2 programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl.
The Utes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. If they can put it here together in the second half, they can close the season out with an exclamation.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a...
Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Mountaineers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. That's caught. It's Brown. And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey.
Breaks into the open. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had his second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
Now on the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Utah! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think it's easy to say, run the option, run the option. Well, you got to be able to see it quickly and make quick decisions. Nice job by the QB, getting the ball to his playmaker. He catches it, he can do the rest, takes it to the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. To throw, it's Applewhite. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's on target and complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to buy time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's going for the goal line. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, And we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Davis will throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Mountaineers are on the move. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Bringing the heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. down as we open the final stanza. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Mountaineers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
As a defense, we are talking about this right now. As soon as they come out under center, alert, quarterback sneak, everybody dive at the feet of the offensive lineman, create a pile, jump to the football. Great job by the defense, understanding the formation, stopping the quarterback sneak.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. That's reeled in, it's Williams.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires on the move. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Kennedy. Makes the catch, it's Brown. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Andrews. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
And the Utes decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Unloads quickly.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something in.
The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. First down here from the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the 4th quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Utes!
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
63, App State 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Clinton. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Oh, they're after him. He's got it inside the 30. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
What a great grab. This guy has been unstoppable all game long. Wherever he's lined up, the quarterback's been looking his way. And I got to tell you, I would too. If you're gonna...
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done.